Okay guys, today we are going to do something interesting. We are going to use our hacker's machine to hack into a deliberate vulnerable website. So we will know how to hack through an FTP server. But before we get there, if you are coming across this video for the first time, please do well to give it a thumbs up for more updates. Secondly, and most importantly, do not try this at home, at work, or anywhere except you have an explicit permission to do so, because this video is for educational purpose only and I will not be responsible for anything you use this knowledge to go and do. With that aside, let's go straight to business. So here we are in our hacker's machine, and the first thing we are going to do is to come and start our Metasploitable tool. So now our Metasploitable tool is now live. I am going to go ahead and type a password, hit enter, and the username I mean to say, and then go ahead to type password. The username is msfadmin and the password is also msfadmin. So now we are in our Metasploitable tool. Then we are going to go ahead and run this command ifconfig and hit enter to make sure we are on a network. So here we are on our network and our IP address is 192.168.1.8. So this is a very good starting point. Let's go to our Kali machine, and from here we are going to open a new terminal. And inside this new terminal, we also run an ifig command to make sure we are also on the same network with our Metasploitable tool. Boom, here we are on the same network with Metasploitable tool. First thing we are going to do is to use an Nmap or other tools to scan our Metasploitable tool and examine the vulnerabilities. So we are basically looking for vulnerabilities that we may exploit. So let's go ahead. And inside our terminal, the first thing I'm going to do, let me increase the size and the font of this so that we can see where. The first thing I'm going to do here is to run an Nmap. So let's open our Nmap and run this command Nmap, and I will put some specification and argument. I will put tag SV. I'm using tag SV to scan the service version of that target system, and I'm going to use tag O to scan the operating system of our victim's software system, and I'm also going to use this SS. I'm going to scan all the ports. Then finally, I'm going to specify our victim's IP address. So from here, let me click on enter. So now the scan result is out. If you look at it very well, port 21 is open. All of those ports are open. On a normal website or on a normal software, many ports cannot be open like this. This is because this one is a vulnerable software. So for the purpose of this video, today we are going to hack into this FTP port. So we are using FTP port to penetrate into this Metasploitable tool. Now the last thing we are going to do is to come down here and give it a command of msf console, and then we are going to hit enter to start our Metasploit-framework. So we are using Metasploit-framework to gain access into Metasploitable tool. Metasploit is a very powerful tool used by penetration testers and hackers for a decade all over the world. So now our Metasploit-framework is now open and running, and the next command we are going to use is we are going to try to exploit something. So we give it a command of use exploit /unix /ftp /vsftpd _234 _backdoor. So hit enter. So we have to go ahead and then set our payload. So we say show options. Then we are going to go ahead and specify our R host and our R port. Fortunately enough, our R port has been set to us automatically, which is port 21 that we are going to use. So let's go ahead and set our R host. So we are going to write this command set R host of 192.168.1.8, which is the IP address of our target host. So we hit enter. We can go ahead and say show options again, and here you discover that our R host is set for us and our R port is also set for us. So let's go ahead and exploit it. Boom! Finally, we have gained access into the system. Look at our session, we have now gained access into the system. So let's go ahead and confirm whether we are in the right directory or we are in the system or not. So we are going to go ahead and print our working directory by saying pwd and hit enter. So that shows that we are in our home directory, in our root directory. So we are going to go ahead and then list all the directories and all the files. So we say ls tag l and hit enter. Now these are all the directories and all the files that are inside this system. Now finally, let's go in our metasploitable to that system that we just had now and go and check whether the information we have there correspond with the information we have here. So now if we change our directory to our root directory by saying cd root and then we list all the information that are here in this computer, then you will discover that all the files and directories that are here are also here. That is to say, we have successfully gained access. So we can go ahead using this computer to control the other computer here. So here in our hacker's machine, we may decide to do something like cat etc shadow and hit enter. So here, as you can see, these are usernames and user password. So, but all of them here are encrypted. So you can go ahead and then copy this, take this information to a password cracking tool and then crack them. And finally, you will gain uninterrupted access. So these are all the passwords. If you have a cracking password, you can go ahead and crack it. But I'm not going to do it in this video. So basically, these are the hacking methodologies that we use to gain access into different devices, different computers, different servers. If you have watched this video to this point, it therefore means that you are interested in this video, and I will urge you to please give it a thumbs up for more updates. See you in my next video.